Hey everybody, Jacob Lyle with Wildflow. Welcome to another episode of Taking on the Wild. Today we're in Granville County, North Carolina, working on a pond rehab project. This landowner just recently purchased this property. It's got 6 ponds on it. All the ponds have been neglected and need a little bit of rehab. The majority of the issues are that the dams haven't been maintained and cleaned up. They're overgrown with trees. All the roots from those trees have compromise the integrity of the dams, letting water seep through. So we're ripping all those trees out, repacking and regrading the dams. We're also clearing all the vegetation that's accumulated around the perimeters of the ponds so that they'll fill back up with water, we can get them stocked with fish, and the landowner can start enjoying his investment.
Wildflow Land and Wildlife Management was founded in 2018 with the desire and passion to develop and maintain natural habitat and its wildlife. Our mission is to create future values and opportunities for all of our customers, their properties, and the wildlife that call them home. We want to take you along on this journey in our video series, Taking on the Wild, where we bring you along on this wildlife adventure that we call Every Day.
I'm standing on top of the dam, one of the ponds on this property in Stovall, North Carolina that we've rehabbed. This pond wouldn't hold any water. The water control structure was intact. Everything about this pond was fine for the most part, but neglect of keeping care of the dam is what ultimately ruined this pond. When you have a pond dam and you let trees and vegetation grow up on it without keeping it mowed and cut, over time, that vegetation turns into trees. Those trees grow to be bigger trees. And if you've got a tree that's got 6-inch diameter or larger, it's got a big root ball and a lot of roots that are continuously growing underneath. And basically that turns the bottom of this dam into Swiss cheese, lets the water run straight through it. You can't tell because the top of it's hard and everything looks fine, but just the roots and the root balls from these trees that have grown up on this dam over time is letting the water flow and it's not stopping it. So what we did is we came in here, we removed all the trees off of this dam, piled them up, burned them, came through here, cut basically the third of the center of this dam, filled it back up with nice clay, packed it tight, and it was able to hold water again. And something as simple as just keeping the vegetation and the trees cut and not allowing them to grow on the back side of this dam would have kept this pond intact and allowed it to continue to hold water. You see all these young scrub trees on the back side of this pond dam right here? We're gonna cut these down, get them out of here. If we were to leave them and the landowner wasn't to come in here and cut them, 8-10 years from now, they'll get to be bigger trees, and those roots from those trees will destroy the integrity of this pond dam. So you want, even if you've got an existing pond dam, anything under 6 inches, 6 inches or smaller in diameter, go ahead and cut it with a chainsaw and leave it. Anything big, like this tree right here, if you were to cut it with a chainsaw and leave it, that root ball is gonna, obviously it's gonna die off, but it's gonna rot away. And as it rots away, there's gonna end up being a big hole right there, which is gonna cause issues. So anytime you have a pond dam that has big trees on it, you're better off to rip them out with an excavator and then repack the hole with fresh clay. Otherwise, those holes are just gonna further hurt the integrity of the pond. Wanted to help put some of this into perspective for everybody. You can see this water running out right here. This is where it's coming through the top of the overflow, through the water control structure, and out. The pond is holding all the water that it needs to, and so whatever excess water runs through that pipe and down this creek. If this mound of dirt, which is the pond dam, wasn't here at all, there would just be a naturally flowing creek. This is one of the areas that you want to find when you're building a pond. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Taking on the Wild out here in Granville County, North Carolina, doing a pond rehabilitation project. You guys have seen some before shots, some during shots while we're out here working on this project. And when it's all done, we'll make sure to show you guys that as well. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. That'll let you know when our next video is coming out. Also, on a side note, I wanted to let everybody know that I'm a real estate broker with National Land Realty. And if you're ever looking to buy or sell any recreational, hunting, or timber properties, to get in touch with me. If you're interested in doing any projects like what you've seen in this video or videos to date, get in contact with us. For now, take care.